is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by attorney Andrew Van Arsdale.
Attention firefighters. If you or a loved one were exposed to firefighting foam and later developed cancer or other injuries, call right now. You may be entitled to financial compensation. Cancers which may be linked to firefighting foam include testicular cancer, kidney cancer, thyroid cancer, pancreatic cancer, prostate cancer, and bladder cancer. There are time deadlines to file claims. Don't wait. Call now.
Call 1-800-559-9405.
Is that fact or is that fantasy?
These big old homes have big stories. If the house is condemned, I'm coming in. I was not expecting that. The better the bargain,
I love this house.
the better the return.
Set your DVR for the season premiere of Martin Mansions, Tuesday night at 5 on HGTV and HGTV Go.
All over the world, scientists are using the latest imaging techniques to recreate long-lost architecture. With just a few blocks that remain, they can bring an ancient monument to life. But to start this process, archaeologists must first find remnants of the ancient site after thousands of years. This can be the most difficult task of all, especially when the structure stood at the edge of a roaring sea, like Alexandria's lighthouse once did. 332 BCE, Alexander the Great had conquered Egypt. The ambitious Greek general now wanted a new capital for this additional part of his empire.
He wanted to establish a trading post that was separated some distance from the Persian Empire whom he was trying to fight against.
The city that bore his name became a bustling metropolis. But to make his city grow, Alexander the Great faced a massive problem.
The currents in the Eastern Mediterranean are known to be pretty complex. We're talking about a need for ships to be guided in at night through these currents, through these treacherous waters.
The solution, a beacon burning atop a tower the size and scale of which the ancient world had never seen before.
The lighthouse at Alexandria was 30 stories, and it was second only in height to the Great Pyramids on the Giza Plateau.
Because it no longer exists, no one can say precisely what it may have looked like. So, experts re-examine ancient images that show the lighthouse, searching for clues.
There are depictions of the lighthouse of Alexandria, mostly on coins, so it's hard to reconstruct a 30-story building from a tiny little depiction on the side of a coin.
We also have a funerary monument in Egypt proper from about that time that is said to be not only contemporary but also a replica of the lighthouse at a smaller scale.
This replica is the closest comparison experts have to the original design, but it is still a fraction of the size of the original. It seems impossible that a building over 350 feet high could just disappear.
It is a great mystery. What happened to the Great Lighthouse? How was it destroyed?
Experts wonder if an answer may be found in the geological map of Egypt. They find a clue in a 20th century tragedy. October 1992. An earthquake measuring 5.9 on the Richter scale rocks Egypt. Geologists believe the country sits close to 3 tectonic plate boundaries, leaving little doubt as to what destroyed Alexandria's lighthouse.
Each time that an earthquake hit the Mediterranean region, the lighthouse was further damaged.
Over time, between earthquakes and disuse and abandonment, it collapsed and fell into the sea.
The lighthouse disappeared beneath the waves. Archaeologists must now venture underwater in search of the remains, but it is a race against time. 1994, boom time in Alexandria. All over the city, rescue archaeologists